Well, g'day and welcome to the update for August 2021, which is also the start of Home Loan Hacks episode 12. Not a lot of change externally, interest rate environment, etc. Property market still going quite strongly. There's been a big rise in the last 12 months, which we did talk about in last month's update. So market's still quite strong. Availability of stock is quite low, and still seeing very strong activity in our office of buyers and refinances. Starting to see a bit more on the next home buyer and some of our first home buyers who are buying at a higher level, partly due to the market creep. Also, there was changes to the first home loan deposit scheme, which you might or might not have been alerted to. So some changed limits and some changed schemes. So check in if you want to talk about that, if that's of interest, the low deposit first home buyer basically. Interest rates, interesting looking across at this graph in historical context. The interest rates for the last 30 years, this is off the Reserve Bank site today. Now, this is way back in the 1990 era, but coming down quickly, that was a different world basically. Through the channel of 95 through to the GFC, this is a cash rate of about 5% to about 7%. So that equates to a home loan rate of around 7 to 10%. And then since 2011, it's all been downhill. So since late 2011, there hasn't been a rate rise by the Reserve Bank. So most recently, we're at 0.1% cash rate, which equates to a home loan rate variable of about 2.5% or 2.7%, depending on the lenders. And in terms of fixed rates, they're extremely competitive right now. The Reserve Bank has been putting a lot of funds into supporting fixed rates and supporting the banking system. And that means that fixed rates are still around 2% for 2 and 3 year fixed. So pretty exciting. A lot of our clients going for that with the trend of mildly increasing midterm. Some things in our office, we've started some online events. So if you go to the Loan Market Richmond Facebook page, you'll see some events have popped up. We ran just recently a money masterclass, and we thank money mentor Adele Martin for running that for us. That was awesome, and a lot of great feedback from that session. We've got upcoming a few sessions. There's a corporate state one this week. There's also, and that's more a state of the market. There's another one that many will be interested in, first home buyer event coming up, online event, all about qualifying, how much you can borrow, some of the schemes, so more extensive information there. Also running an investor session coming up and a session answering questions about refinance. So a couple to look out for there on the Facebook events page. The topic of the month this month, so for those that listen to the full version, is 2 sessions I run for my clients in terms of the purchase process. So the first one is about exchanging, cool off, settlement, exchanging contracts, obviously, rights and responsibilities, some of the terms to expect, and the different ways that might occur. So with a call off, without a call off, or at an auction, and extending that into the loan space and at what stages we're doing the loan approval process, and what also your conveyancer or solicitor is doing to support you as well. So that's a really popular session we run for our buyers between when they're getting pre-approved and when they're seeking to buy. The second session is one I call negotiation tips, and it's all about working with the agent and working in that environment to understand and negotiate the best outcome. So to help you be empowered to make decisions and to move forward. So I hope you enjoy those. So that's it for the month of August 2021. I hope you enjoy the special features and stay safe.